All right, guys. So the last two intro videos we were talking about what it means to be a psychonaut. Now, let's get into some psychonaut conversations. All right. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Tone. I want to give a shout out to Link. I want to give a shout out to Eric. I want to give a shout out to Chuck. I want to give a shout out to Ken and the Reiki master Gina. So now that that's out the way, all right, DMT, mushrooms, not the same, not similar effects, but they do have a commonality, okay? And that commonality is the realm of the eyes, okay? A lot of us psychonauts have been to that realm, that particular dimension of the eyes where, the eyes are everywhere, all right? And the eyes know that you're there. But my question is, all right, what's the purpose? Because in between the eyes, there are corridors, all right? And, again, as you can see, I am in a calm setting. Nothing's going around here. But, even in this type of setting, all right, where do those thousands of corridors lead to? Because sometimes, depending on, okay, let's be clear, the dosage is important, all right? So let's say you have yourself an albino, ticket, or a golden ticket, and this golden ticket allows you to occupy 10 to 12 seats, okay? You're gonna be in the realm of the eyes, okay? Now, if you happen to get in the free country states, tickets that are 15 and up, you go to a separate location on your train stop when you're dealing with, again, items like the Goldens or the albinos. All right, that's what we're talking about right now, because I had a conversation with my friend Link, and he was telling me that, it's probably like an away station. And I have to agree with him, because the eyes in this dimension, as colorful as they may be, they are interactive like security cameras at, say, a bus station, a train station, or, any type of place that you're going where there's travel. So, this is probably a much larger conversation that needs to be had in the psychonaut community, because, you got scientists trying to map out, these dimensions that we frequent, but the truth of the matter is, a conversation should start among psychonauts about, what we see and what we, what we've done, because a lot of us are able to be conscious during these, field trips, and, some of us have gone through the corridor. I know for a fact that I frequently go through corridors on the left, and it's an actual tunnel. All right, I'm going through the tunnel, and I'm seeing the eyes, and the eyes are changing in various different colors. But again, my ticket is, between 10 and 12. So, and sometimes I'll come across, a traveler of sorts, and, the traveler acknowledges my presence. I acknowledge the traveler's presence, and, we're two travelers. Now, is this traveler human? No, traveler's not human. But the vibe is very similar to mine. So then that begs the question, all right? Is the traveler a representation of myself that I'm looking at in this dimension? All right, because travel don't look like me, but it's cool. It's peace. It's familiar. All right, it's familiar. So, we can speak about Terence McKenna and what he thinks, but we know at Psychonauts that each individual, field trip leaves a lasting impression on how we view the world when we, come home. And again, I would like to start a conversation with, fellow Psychonauts, about the I dimension. All right, because the corridors now, for those of you who have never been, they go in every direction. Sometimes you can go straight, sometimes you can go right. If you're conscious enough, you can choose in which direction you're going to, including up. And it's completely interactive, meaning you can do, and them damn eyes are going to be looking at you. The other thing I want to touch on is the energy in these dimensions. I think anyone that chooses to travel, let's see, today's Thursday, so if anyone chooses to travel, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, make it a weekend trip, why not try and, discern the different energies that's there? Because I was talking to a Reiki master very, very recently, and I expressed to her, the energies that we Psychonauts deal with, come across, what if these energies are sentient? All right. Prime example. What if karma, okay, we've all felt, people in this world after adulthood and some people in their childhood and their teenage years have felt karma. So if you can feel it, chances are it's real. I'm not saying you're feeling it like a tap on the shoulder, no. But sometimes karma comes in a form of a tap on the shoulder. Let's be clear. No, let's really, really discuss this, because in these dimensions, there's good vibes, there's curious vibes, but outside of that, can we talk about karma? Like, what if karma is a sentient energy that interacts with people on a level that they just don't understand? What if we don't understand how sentient energy works? We do not understand how sentient energy can work. We don't know. We don't have a baseline. All right. And the reason why I say karma is because everybody feels karma. You do something wrong, you do something that's not right with your spirit, you're gonna feel something, and it might come back on you. And that action by itself lets me believe, and please let's talk about it. Lets me believe that karma might be a sentient energy, because people will say, hey, karma's gonna come back and get you. Well, if something's going to come get you, there has to be intent behind it. There has to be a cause and effect behind it. And if there's a cause and effect of karma, then that means karma is not acting on its own. Karma is reacting to what we are doing. So if karma is reacting to what we are doing, and those of us that have had karma, hit us on a minor scale or on a larger scale, who determines that scale? Not us. Who's determining that karma scale? Unless, of course, it's karma itself. And if that's the case, karma might be sentient. And that means these other energies could be sentient also. This requires a Psychonaut deep dive, but a conversation needs to happen first, because we really might be onto something that is truthfully, above average when it comes to the understanding department. So guys, listen, let's get the conversation going. We spoke about the I dimension, and now we're talking about sentient energies. All right, listen, let's go. Let's get this done. Have a good night. Peaceful, vivid dreams to all you beautiful, blessed people. And we're going to be talking about more topics soon, including product review. Third eye out.